A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a heated political climate, top Democrats are calling for the release of classified materials related to a controversial military strike that occurred on September 2nd. This incident, which involved a U.S. military boat attack, has sparked a fierce debate among lawmakers, with starkly different narratives emerging from both sides of the aisle. The New York Times has reported that while some members of Congress have seen the classified video, it has not yet been made public, leading to increasing demands for transparency. Representative Adam Smith, the leading Democrat on the House Armed Services Committee, has been vocal in his criticism of the Republican portrayal of the incident. He argues that it is simply not accurate to claim that the survivors of the attack were engaged in drug trafficking activities, as Republicans have suggested. The military's follow-up strike on the survivors has raised serious legal and ethical questions, with some experts asserting that it could constitute a war crime under the laws of armed conflict. Military officials have defended the second strike, asserting it was lawful, as the survivors could have been attempting to communicate with other traffickers. However, Smith and other critics believe that the military's reluctance to release the video stems from a desire to avoid scrutiny and justify their actions. President Donald Trump has expressed willingness to make the video public, contrasting with Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth, who has raised concerns about potential risks to national security. This ongoing dispute highlights a significant divide in how military operations are perceived and reported by elected officials, and it raises broader questions about accountability and transparency in U.S. military actions. Meanwhile, in a separate but equally significant development, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, has made a notable change to its vaccination recommendations for children. The CDC's vaccine advisory panel voted to delay the first dose of the hepatitis B vaccine from within 24 hours of birth to 2 months old for infants born to mothers who test negative for the virus. This decision marks a shift in public health guidance that has been in place for over 3 decades. Many parents have expressed relief at this change, as it alleviates concerns about administering unnecessary vaccinations to newborns. The Advisory Committee on Immunization Practices, ACIP, debated this issue extensively, as their recommendations hold significant weight in determining vaccine coverage by private insurers. While some argue that universal health measures are essential to protect at-risk children, the new guidance reflects a growing recognition of the need for more tailored public health policies. In political news from New York, Councilmember Chiasi has faced opposition in his primary challenge against Representative Hakeem Jeffries. Incoming Mayor Zoran Mamdani took the unusual step of lobbying the Democratic Socialists of America not to endorse Asi, suggesting that a primary challenge could distract from his own mayoral agenda. This move underscores the complex dynamics within the Democratic Party as factions vie for influence and control. As the political landscape continues to evolve, these stories highlight the ongoing tensions surrounding military accountability, public health policy, and intra-party rivalries. The implications of these developments will undoubtedly resonate across the political spectrum as stakeholders navigate the challenges ahead. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.